reluctance?
But I think the question here is really in part the reluctance, because there's not been the political movement that we need to have happen in Iraq to consolidate the Iraqi factions, because otherwise all the bombing in the world then doesn't stop ISIS from continuing to, to grow and to fester, given the political situation in Iraq. And I think that's what the president is trying to balance.
David, the president has been reluctant to go back in.
Well, sure, but I think I think even his deepest critics would support the notion that when it comes to going after terrorist threats, whether it's in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Yemen, Somalia, this president administration has been very, very aggressive. And obviously there were strong statements this week about what may to come. But I do think there's a conventional wisdom in Washington, which is to every problem, let's use our military first and ask other questions later. And it's a real problem. I mean, when this president took office, there was 180,000 troops in Iraq and Afghanistan. We're going to be down under 10,000 once we draw down in Afghanistan. So I think we have to ask these hard questions, because we've seen what happens when you use the military first and really don't have a strategy afterwards.
The president's been president for almost 6 years. You can talk about asking the hard questions and having the debate. You know what? All the military power in the world would degrade ISIS an awful lot. We can worry about the Iraqi government. We can worry about what's happening elsewhere. If we bomb ISIS, command and control, training camps, etc., in Iraq and Syria, we can do a lot of damage.
Well, the reality is that the political situation that's been created that allows ISIS to fester now in Iraq was actually created by an administration, the Bush administration, that actually didn't ask the hard questions and didn't tell the truth when we got in the first place. And now this president has to clean up that mess.